भी हुआ था यार।
शिट यार,
उसमें बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है।
हाँ, यार कितना आपको कुछ हाइलाइट्स ही
We are
निकाल
live.
Oh, we are live.
Oh, we're live. Oh,
We are
Yes.
live. Commonwealth should have to take out.
Yes. So 102 runs, if you may say, in this session.
Points this
Oh,
section.
I got
29,
confused.
29, and if you look at it, 3.5. Scoring rate is 3.5. Era of so-called baseball. Okay.
No, this is not baseball. This is Bangla ball.
This is Bangla ball. Unadkat and Ashwin amongst the wickets. 2 wickets for Jaydev Unadkat after a 12-year, 2-day return back to Test cricket. Ashwin got 2 wickets, is bowling in good rhythm in this match in Mirpur, unlike in Chattogram where his line was okay, but the length was all over the place. That's why he was not that effective. And Mominul Haq, standing tall, he was brought in as a replacement for Yasir Ali. He has scored 65 and largely looked untroubled against the spinners.
Everyone, really?
Yep. Although Siraj did trouble him with that incomer that was there. But apart from that, it's been a good innings from Mominul. The session did not get off to a great start for Bangladesh with Shakib having an absolute brain fade. First ball on the up, Umesh Yadav straight to mid-off. Straight, first ball. Then Liton Das tried to be aggressive, but he didn't capitalize. And we thought he could capitalize because in that Chattogram test, he was all over the place against Kuldeep Yadav, his nemesis.
And today there's no Kuldeep.
There is no Kuldeep. So, Mehdi Hassan, who's troubled India in the ODIs and also hung on in the first test, he has stitched a decentish stand. But India will be happy that they've taken at least the top 5. You can expect them to bowl Bangladesh out in the final session. There is a hope. And maybe India can ensure that restrict them to under 250. If they
But I think it's been a disaster for Bangladesh from the position that they were
Yes.
in. They have allowed India to come back into this test match. Otherwise, they were very well placed. Please open the full scorecard.
Anurag. Yeah.
Yeah, Anurag, where we were at one
up.
stage at
You are 82 for 2.
130 for 3.
Yes.
Was not bad. 82 for 2 was not bad. From there, if Indian team is at there, I am looking at 400 runs, 300. I mean, you're going in that direction. But now they've left themselves open to be dismissed, even at 250, 260, below 300.
Correct.
Batting first, which may not be great, unless, of course, as our good friend Chandresh has pointed out many times.
The tail. Unless the tail wags.
Where do you technically see the tail starting from? Taijul?
Yes.
Till Nurul
say
is
so.
batting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taijul.
Haan.
Taijul.
From
Taijul,
Taijul.
Khalid Ahmed and Taskin Ahmed. That's your tail.
Yes. Mehdi Hassan has evolved into a proper batsman thanks to the Indian bowlers in the ODI series. But apart from that, Nurul has also not set the stage on fire with his career so far. But yeah, the proper, if you want to call Chris Martin like tail, begins from Taijul.
Boy, come on, he's much better than Chris Martin. Yeah, come on.
Taskin can actually hit.
Yeah, he can hit sixes. Yes.
He'll come and bash you up.
Who?
Chris Martin.
Taijul, not Chris Martin. Chris Martin will be happy of comparing him to
He's the ghost. No, he's the phantom. The ghost who walks. No, I think he's got more wickets than runs scored also.
Maybe. He was a proper player. Yeah, something like Courtney was.
I think Walsh has the most runs.
I think. Maybe.
Yeah, so that is about it. But Unadkat, all angles, if you look at it, Jaydev Unadkat coming round the wicket, over the wicket, getting a lot of movement and zip from this wicket.
He's living up to the promise he made to himself, saying, "I'll make it the most of whatever chances I get."
Absolutely.
That tweet, that infamous tweet.
January, right? I think
January of this year or last year.
That I don't know, but it was during January 4th. So yeah, I mean Bangladesh, if they get all out for under 300, they are on the back foot.
And to be fair, it looks to be going that route right now.
Yeah, unless Mehdi Hassan can hang in there.
Unless the tail wags.
Yeah, the tail. Let's see. So Ravichandran Ashwin with 2 wickets, Jaydev Unadkat with 2 wickets, Umesh Yadav with that wicket of Shakib Al Hasan, and Bangladesh are on the back foot.
I think now it really depends how do they close out the day, because you're already 5 down.
Yeah.
Do you bat through the session, look to consolidate rather than be too attacking because it's day 1? You do not want to be rolled out.
Let me ask Rahul, how do you rate Ashwin's performance today?
Fair enough. No, you also have to realize that he's bowling with a kookaburra ball. It's Bangladesh. You use kookaburra. You don't use the Duke
SG
ball or sorry, the SG ball that you usually use here in India. And in India, you get those tailor-made wickets also. Here, if playing at a neutral venue, I think fair enough. Although
But
he was
that-
lucky to get that first wicket, but thereafter.
No, but Kukubara, though, he got used to in Australia also. When he's bowled, you get.
But in
Kukubara.
Australia, you will get perhaps you will get more bounce compared to
Yes,
what you will get
Yeah,
in
here,
Bangladesh.
But then that's a challenge of playing in different parts of the world where you get used to. And plus, knowing Ashwin, the professor that he is, he must have worked out how much.
उल्टा वाला
turn,
बढ़ के जो वापस ही आ जाए वो।
the Kukubara or the seam, if it's not that pronounced, how do I need to grip
I
the
thought he
ball,
was bowling
how I
a
have to leave
little
it differently.
initially I thought he was bowling a lot quicker. He was bowling somewhere around 91-95 kilometers per hour. So I thought he was bowling a little quicker, but
The best part is in this match he's getting drift. In Chattogram the drift was not there. Either he was trying to get used to the new Kookaburra ball, because primarily when did he last play a test?
Litton Das, did he throw his wicket away or did Ashwin?
I think a combination of both, I would say.
No, I'm just
Shakib definitely threw it.
Shakib threw his wicket.
That was an absolute
First
it's
ball.
not
Shakib
necessary.
is one enigma.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's considered Sir Garfield level in
In Bangladesh. Yeah,
which he is.
Which he is, but come on.
But sometimes he, I mean, literally believes that he's Sir Garfield or whatever, that I can do anything.
And he'll try and do that.
Bat like the way the first ball after lunch.
A session, a long
you're
break.
coming, he's batting there. That's not the shot that you play. I mean, somebody needs to, or is he above the system there that nobody can ask him anything?
He is. He's above the system.
Because we question the umpires also there.
Ah.
Hasn't it? He's happened.
Question is-
Question
Threatened
umpires,
umpires,
skip
imagine.
stumps, then everything
Yeah, almost.
possible.
but I think
Dressing rooms, glass.
Glass.
Ah,
And not even in Bangladesh, man.
In Sri Lanka.
It was in Sri Lanka.
Oh boy.
184 for 5. I think at 172 for 4, the score looked much better. Because I think when when Bangladesh would have started the day after winning the toss, they must have thought, yeah, let's post somewhere around 300.
300. Minimum.
I'm saying 325 to 350.
350.
They must have targeted. Even though I know they're 5 down. Taijul Nurul Hassan will be the next man in, but thereafter they have their tail enders. But if they do manage that 325, 350 score, they would say, first thing that we wanted to do after winning the toss is runs on the board, and we've got those runs. And then remember, India will have to bat 4th on this wicket. And this is Mirpur. Shakib Al Hasan, as Siddharth would remind all of us.
Got a very good record there. Yeah, and in fact, that last win that Bangladesh had against Australia in 2017, Shakib 10 wickets in that game. And that too, it was a pretty low scoring game. I mean, not 400, 500, it was 300, 350-ish. That kind
Also,
of a wicket.
in this game,
Yeah.
if they do end up that score that they targeted batting first, which is
Yeah.
a 320, 330, then
Could be a
game
very
is on.
yes, exactly. Then
Yeah,
on
and
a
you're going to be
track.
batting last.
Yeah, on a track that's
So
going to be
120, 130 sort of a total.
Will be tricky.
Yeah.
And they're still on course. It's not that, and I think that is one of the reasons why they went after the bowling, getting those boundaries, those sixes. Maybe they thought that the best way to get closer to that target of 325, 350 is to actually go for runs. Then only you'll get runs.
Yeah. So that explains Shakib's shot that you have to go, or
He
still doesn't explain it.
or
Choose to
Litton.
do it.
Oh, Litton is also going to be up.
He's in
for
the auction, yeah.
Tomorrow, yes.
He's one of the
He was
budget
trying to
buys.
show a few of his shots then.
Possible.
He's one of the budget buys, but I don't think he's getting
Yeah,
that.
even I don't think so.
Doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, the knock that he played against India. But the problem is for overseas.
Foreign player.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
See, the problem is more pronounced for the likes of CSK and MI, because CSK only have 2 overseas slots remaining. Now, one of them will be filled by Sam Curran. I'm sure about that.
No, they will go after Sam Curran,
They
but
can't-
will they
हाँ.
pick him
It depends on how much.
And don't
others
forget,
are
mini
bidding
auctions,
for.
your budgets are always far smaller. You
Yeah.
can't bid beyond a certain point.
See, 20.3 is Chennai Super Kings, 20.4 is Mumbai. Apart from that, these are the only two teams. But if Sunrisers and Punjab Kings decide, then
then you're
we are
probably
gone.
done.
Punjab Kings have close to 35.
And 42 is
42 is
SRH.
SRH.
SRH is 42, they
They're
are
the
32,
highest.
33. Punjab. And
But you will need a good bowler because you don't have Dwayne Bravo anymore in CSK.
And you need a death bowler.
And you need a death bowler.
Death all-rounder.
Yes.
Death bowling all-rounder.
And
That's
Sam
what
Curran is the guy.
Yeah.
That
Death all-rounder.
Death
all-rounder.
all-rounder like death.
That'd be a position there.
But
Yeah.
nowadays you have positions for everything anyway.
Why is that ball looking yellow on
I
this?
have no idea. It's so orange, it's not even funny. But it looks
See,
yellow.
that tells
See,
you
that
that
is-
our balance, the
why
color
is it
balance is
no.
way off.
Way
Yes,
off.
it's looking yellow.
Yeah, I mean, see, my green comes off as a yellow.
You have a.
no, I think it's orange. What I see,
No, it looks very yellow to me.
It is yellow.
It is yellow.
Very, very
It
yellow.
is yellow.
see, imagine what he's wearing. This
And
is,
what it's
No, what
looking-
he's wearing always looks yellow. It's okay.
no, it's orange there.
Yeah, the green looks like an orange. Like a yellow for him. Sorry, this wall.
This is Mehdi Hassan he's wearing. Mehdi color. Mehdi
It's a
Hassan.
Mehdi color.
Yeah, yeah.
Mehndi.
I thought it was sandalwood. Sandalwood color.
Jesus.
Yeah, same thing. They're two different.
Upton. The Upton color this is.
Roy SP is asking you guys, I hope you guys will be live tomorrow during the auction.
Yes.
Any domestic player you guys looking forward to? I feel Vyas,
Kavirappa and White Harper.
Kavirappa, White Thakur.
Can be in them.
I don't know, domestic truth be told, I think we need to do a little bit of research. But yeah, there's a lot of domestic players up for grabs.
I mean, for example, Shashank Singh is one of the
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
prominent names. Jagadishan.
Dinesh Bana. I think a lot of people
Yes.
will be going for him. Young wicketkeeper.
From
Yep.
Haryana, won the
Haryana.
under 19 World Cup. In fact,
Back to
last
the
time,
finisher.
and last time also, what happened with him was that he wasn't allowed to play in the
IPL.
IPL. Play as in not
Sign for the
to
auction.
not to be included for the auctions.
Yes.
And thereafter, it was a late realization. Then I think he went to CSK to be with the team, and that's it.
Anshu Mishra.
Anshu Mishra.
Is Vikrant sir, then Alka Yagnik.
Rahul Bhai, Nikhit sir, Vikrant sir, are Kumar Sanu, Udit Narayan and Alka Yagnik who sports general.
Who's the Alka Yagnik? Ah.
But since if it's in the same order, then the
Vikrant sir.
That makes the answer okay. Nice.
Yeah, you could have added Abhijit's name. Abhijit Bhattacharya. If you wanted the trio of golden OGs.
that time.
But keep him out of it till that's up to the
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Ah.
Alka
Kumar
Yagnik.
Sanu, Udit Narayan. You could have a Hariharan at that time. If you,
Sonu Nigam.
Sonu Nigam came a little
Vinod
later.
Rathod.
Vinod.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vinod
Vinod
Rathod.
Rathod is.
Vinod Rathod, yeah. He came a little.
Gangsta.
90s music. Can I tell you one thing? By the way, when we were in Australia, I barely listened to 90s music. Hindi, I listen either very old or sometime Arijit or whatever I like. No, barely. Just when we were in Australia and we were traveling, few guys, became our friends. So we could use the music system to our liking. Just randomly we started playing only 90s. So we used to play Qayamat Se
Ashiki,
Qayamat
arey.
and Ashiki. Ashiki and Qayamat Se Qayamat on loop.
Loop. Yeah. All
But 90s songs were
Yeah.
very good. Yeah.
So Kumar Sanu was like on loop.
Udit Narayan and Kumar Sanu.
Exactly.
They were the
Goat,
goats. Yes.
For 15 years, nobody.
Yeah.
That's that.
I think Vinod Rathod in a
Yeah.
bit of
Abhijit
Vinod Rathod,
Bhattacharya also.
Abhijit later.
Yes.
But it was also the Sonu Nigam era. So later on. Later on.
Yeah, imagine till late 80s, even Kishore Kumar was
Yeah.
there.
1987.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Then came this generation.
Yes.
Yes.
Then came
Anuradha Podwal.
Anuradha Podwal.
Then Alka Yagnik
Yagnik.
and
Yes.
Kumar Sanu
Sadhna
and Udit
Sargam.
Narayan. Then in the 90s, the pop thing also came.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indie pop.
Alisha
Indie pop.
Chinoy. and
Alisha
all that.
Chinoy.
That continued on till the early
Don't
2000s.
forget Baba Sehgal.
Bali Brahmabhat.
Bali Brahmabhat.
And also this female,
This guy
Shweta.
Shweta, yeah.
Oh,
Even Kavita
Falguni
Krishnamurti.
Falguni Pathak, Shweta, I'm
Kavita
forgetting.
Krishnamurthy, and then that.
Kavita, Ajay, you've forgotten Kavita Krishnamurti.
Yeah,
Abhi
so
to bola.
Kavita Krishnamurti.
Suchitra Krishnamurti was also.
Yeah,
Suchitra
Suchitra
Krishnamurti
Krishnamurti,
came,
yes. And
Then I'll tell you that one. Rageshwari.
Ragesh. Yes.
Yeah.
See, suddenly remember.
I know.
the-
Music tak.
And now
Unfortunately,
you tell
her-
me 5 singers of this generation.
This generation,
Arijit.
Arijit, I tell you, Arijit, the late
Okay,
KK, but this generation.
He's this
I-
generation.
No, then you will include. No, I'm saying current.
Current.
In the last, say, 5
KK
years.
wasn't that
No,
active.
KK was singing too.
No, that's-
Okay, chalo, okay, I'll tell you. Arijit, Papon,
Tapon.
Mohit Chauhan,
Fair.
Mohit Chauhan also in that
these
90s
are
era.
my
also.
favorite ones.
Actually, Mohit Chauhan, what was
Duba
that?
Duba,
Silk
Silk Route.
Route.
Silk Route.
Silk Route,
Silk Route, Duba Duba.
No, but he's still singing.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing-
Even
Now,
better.
now he's singing.
Duba Duba was nice. I like.
Do.
Yeah.
Was
These were all rage. Lucky Ali.
Lucky.
Lucky
Oh, man.
Ali.
Oh, man.
He's still singing.
Sanam till date.
But now he doesn't sing for
Oh.
movies. I think.
For me,
he's-
that song was better. Dekha hai aise bhi.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Oh Sanam is one which just you
It's-
associate with the man.
Yes.
Right now, I saw a video of his friend viral where he's really great. He was singing
He's
in Goa.
still- he's-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's now just
So
singing.
if
for-
we're talking about these generation, Shan.
Yeah.
Also not active, but my God, golden
Shan.
one. Yeah.
Shan.
Anu
Shantanu
Malik,
Banerjee.
No.
Anu Malik. I mean, he gave so many hits.
He's
whatever.
survived.
He was a good music
everything.
producer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
he's
used to
survived
sing
everything.
also.
Yeah. Well, singing less said the better.
बारिश हो रही है.
Oh, do me a favor, let's play Holi.
Who wrote the lyrics of that song?
Rango mein pyar ki boli. And with Anu Malik's voice.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
As great as it is.
Cringe as it can be, but that was the era.
Let's play Holi.
Then, now Pritam has taken over that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but Preetham is known for other things, unfortunately.
Shreya Ghoshal, somebody saying. Badshah is.
That Badshah nahi.
Shreya Ghoshal.
Shreya Ghoshal.
Shreya Ghoshal, very good.
Yeah. Sunidhi Chauhan.
Oh yes.
So very-
Even for that matter.
She doesn't sing anymore, no?
Not
But,
much,
but
even
in the
Alka Yagnik.
starting point of the 21st century, she was awesome.
Yeah. Alka Yagnik was amazing.
Yeah. Bad Shah.
Bad shit.
Badshah.
90s song to. In fact, on our way to office.
You listen 90s?
We usually are on that 92.7.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Right.
They play the 90s song.
So we know a few RJs also.
Neha Kakkar.
So we know a few RJs. We call them up and ask
Say
them
ki
to
play
play.
them.
Yeah, play, right.
No, the Ashiki, Kamat se Kamat, Sajan also hai.
Sajan.
What
Yeah.
super
Sajan.
hit song Sajan hai.
Yeah.
Kumar Sanu.
We really live in a bad era of music as far as Bollywood is concerned.
Bad era of.
Now there is no creativity.
90s.
Exactly.
All they're doing is
our current era.
all they're doing is the same song remixing.
Yeah. 80s
No
also.
creativity.
They were also pretty bad.
Yeah, 80s was bad. 90 musically.
Except for
I think in
Lahiri to a certain
80s,
extent.
90s movies were bad. Just a few, but there were a few
No,
exceptions.
but now songs in 80s that started to deteriorate. It all came. By the way, A.R. Rahman also bursting into the scene with Roja and all of that. You know, music was changing. Then you had that Rangila and all that.
yes.
Musically, they were a rage.
I mean, today you do get a lot of good musicians. You just have to look beyond the confines of, say, Bollywood. Pratik Kohad. That
Yeah.
I'm forgetting that Chand Balian singer. What's his name? Aditya something.
I know. Aditya Singh, everywhere Bantai. Those are rappers. We're talking about like
So if you're going Indian rappers, then you can't look beyond the Divine, Nazi, those guys.
Baba,
Easy is good.
Yeah, this is good. Him, Divine.
Baba Sehgal was the original.
Yeah, he was the OG.
OG.
He was the OG, man. Baba Sehgal. And Bali Brahmabhat also.
He also did.
Yeah. Shubha Mudgal, 90s.
Then,
Bali Sagu.
Bali Sagu, yes.
then there was a rage of
No, yes.
rage for all these Punjabi singers.
Daler Mehndi. It
Daler
started with him.
Mehndi.
Oh,
Imagine,
Daler
Daler
Mehndi.
Mehndi,
Did you see my?
Sukhbir, Jassi.
Did you see my final ka fan? This
Fawad.
thing? No, not that. After the FIFA World Cup final finished, then I got Argentine fans, whoever I was getting. Then I saw a bunch of Pajis coming.
Yes.
In Argentina jerseys.
After the final. I said, Paji, आपके तो they said, मेसी के लिए कुछ कर दो. तो they did the regular. मैं ऐसे said, come on यार, give me some Indian flavor, कुछ Indian. फिर उन्होंने जो दलेर मेहंदी गाया for Messi. Hi, or a
Dardi Rabra.
Atif Aslam, how can you forget?
Atif, yes.
No, and that Sukhbir, Sukhvinder, don't forget by the Sukhvinder.
Arey.
He is some
that-
of the most iconic.
Range and pitch that he has.
Sukhvinder, Sukhbir, Jassi, Jasbir.
Yeah.
I know there was no Jasbir, but there's just. But then, and Bali Sagu, and who was that?
Bali Sagu was from UK actually.
Yeah.
Bali Sagu, and there was one more guy, no? Jazzy B.
Jazzy B.
Yes.
Jazzy B.
Jazzy B used to do a lot with that Jay Sean fellow also.
Jay Sean, yeah.
That's a Jay.
All UK.
Yeah, these are UK based Punjabis.
Jay.
Yes. No, Jayasea, like legit that was
Jay
the stage
Sean.
name. Yeah.
Oh,
This was a video, this one, yeah. At the end, there is at the end.
But here you won't get volume, what's the point?
You won't get, but I'll show you the age one. But I think you chopped it and you made it short. I had a longer this thing.
We'll have to go look in the edit base. Huh?
oh
I
boy.
sent the longer this, which must be in a private camera. It was the end. Those, there. After that.
Oh, here.
Yeah, there.
Oh man. Dardi Rabra.
Also with the Argentine flag.
Well done.
Singing Daler Mendi.
Daler, man. Truly a global sport, indeed.
It's amazing how one man.
Guru Randhawa.
One man, yeah. Imagine how many fans from Kerala
Yeah.
and not the one staying in Qatar.
The one from Kerala.
Yeah, who traveled. I met a boy. Did I tell you? I met a boy from Assam in my flight. Messi fan wearing an Argentine jersey on the same flight as me. He just went for the final just to see Messi play.
Wow.
Was coming back.
I saw people posting videos and saying happiest day in my life. Imagine.
Yeah. That I also found it. Like, I'm a Messi fan, but can't be the happiest day. My happiest day of my life will be something, which happened.
2011.
to me.
Yeah.
Not 2011.
That's
It's
what
personal.
Exactly. Oh, 2011.
Yeah.
2011 World Cup.
2011.
No.
No,
I thought
2020.
close at home, India, I thought.
What would be the best day of your life? Like
When you got married, maybe.
Yeah,
Daughter.
whatever. When my
Daughter.
daughter was born.
No.
For example, daughter, your favorite, best moment in your life.
Marriage,
Second,
the day you married was not the best day of your life.
Can we go off air now, Anurag? We can.
No, before we do, Aditya
But isn't it okay? Let's see. Is it in your top 5 days the day you?
Of course.
just ask.
top 2 days.
Curious.
Top 3.
Top 3. Okay, done.
Top 3.
Two, I want to-
Top 2.
I want to know what 2 is.
One you have said. What is 2?
2011.
Yeah. No, 2011 I said for Nikhil.
No. So what's
One is daughter. Second, 23/3/22. I joined sports today.
He's put that ahead of his marriage. I hope his wife is watching.
Yeah.
Daughter
See,
would
she's
be
3. At least she's not out of the list.
No, she was actually in danger.
You never know.
Boss, Shane, you must make this clip.
Of course. Nikhil Tiwari totally agree. Pawan
Totally need to
Singh.
clip this part. Unfortunately, I think we can take it from elsewhere.
Euphoria also.
Euphoria, Indian Ocean, Jal, these are all.
Yeah.
You're
Jal
talking
was the
Euphoria.
Pakistani
Power.
yes.
This guy, no,
Yeah,
Palash Singh.
they're
Palash,
still
that was
there.
Indian Ocean. Yeah.
Jal is still there.
Yes. Indeed.
Lord Shardul also could have played.
Giving tips to Ashwin. Or Ashwin giving him tips to.
One or
tips
the
to.
This is how you will bowl in CSK then. Shardul, but he's in DC anyway.
A lot of you
Shardul?
said about
KKR. Lord Shardul.
anime fan is asking, is Justin Bieber your favorite Rahul?
No.
Justin Bieber.
No.
No. There you have your answer.
No.
Hey, even for international, you'd have better taste.
The streaming, a lot of people are asking because there's some issue with our systems. We're trying to fix that.
Yes.
Please bear with us.
Bear with us.
Yes, but
Yes.
we'll have it fixed.
We
We're
will.
not doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Just
Where did we get CSK football? Actually, that's an SRH football.
But I don't know what is wrong with our camera settings.
But
I know. Seriously, it's gone.
Harsh Khatri Singh, good to see full.
Actually, how long has it been since all 4 of us were on the same show?
no, just
very
before
long.
I left for Qatar.
Yeah, I mean, Vikrant sir was also here, the full dugout. Remember?
Right, yes.
Yes.
Tomorrow you'll see fuller house because Harshit will be back, so
Yeah, it's the IPL auction.
IPL auction day.
2 o'clock it will begin, I suppose.
2:30.
Oh, they are all beginning coverage from 1 o'clock.
Of course,
they'll
beginning
start
coverage
there.
is one
Yeah.
thing, but 14:30.
14:30, yeah, 2:30, yes.
Anime is asking BTS. I don't follow them,
I don't
but I know
follow
they're
them,
very
but I
big.
know heard
them.
of their
Yeah,
songs. I mean,
yes.
K-pop. No,
But
heard
I
is
know
that
it's
you-
very big.
K-pop is massive now. It's a rage.
It's bigger than Justin Bieber also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
K-pop.
indeed.
They got one of the what do you call BTS boys to perform in the opening ceremony also.
So I was watching it.
Getting his name.
First interview. I had no
Kyung.
idea, but one of the news networks in India did a interview with these BTS guys 3-4 years ago, just before Corona. So I had no idea. And that interview, like, English videos would do 10-20,000, that went a million in like within a few hours.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized the kind of, and I'm talking about India
Yeah, it's
for K-pop.
Yeah.
massive rage.
BTS army is a real thing.
Yeah, it's like
BTS army is
insane level. Insane.
I grew up on Boyzone.
Oh yeah, Boyzone and Backstreet
Backstreet
Boys.
Boys.
West Side, I think. was
West Side
another
came
one.
later.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez too.
Jennifer Lopez.
Still see.
Yeah.
Pet Shop Boys. For
Yeah, I grew up on Madonna and she's
And-
still there.
Exactly.
And of course, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
I used to have those cassettes.
Cassettes.
At that time, we used
Yes,
to have
You
those
know, when
cassettes.
I remember when Dangerous came, I had the earlier albums as well. But when Dangerous came, so I was big enough that time to go shopping myself.
yeah.
So when it came, I was in Calcutta. When it came out in the store, and the date was to be released, I stood in a line.
Yeah.
So you had to be in a queue. And
Buy
then
your
my turn
cassettes.
came, and
Yeah.
then I got my cassette. I still remember that cassette.
It would have been a very nice memory. In fact, I had a huge collection of these cassettes.
Cassettes, yeah.
Yeah.
So Michael Jackson, I had so many, and at times, you know what?
Thriller was the first album.
And-
I mean, he had done before
That,
that.
at that
the first
time-
Michael Jackson song was Black or White.
That was so dangerous.
that's-
It was much later. So he had done Beat It
Just
with
Beat It.
Thriller.
And at that time, you also had an option where if you have a cassette and you're done with it, so you go and record something on that. So I used
You
to
record
record a
over
lot
it,
of.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
No, those days you had to go. So there were these certain shops
Yeah.
where
I
they
know.
would make those things. So you had to go. I still had pen and paper. You have to make a list.
Right.
Mixtapes,
and you
essentially.
could,
Yes.
mixtape, and then you tell them, and he'll say I can only fit in 10 or 12.
Yes, yes,
so you had
yes.
10 or 12. Then he'll say okay, you write 12. He'll say okay, 10 will fit. I'll save the 11. Then half the song will come. The last.
I was on the second generation of this because in our time you could do it on CDs, but in your house, write it in. You download the
that
music.
was much later.
That was, yeah, it was much
software
later.
Nero.
Nero.
Yeah, burn
the-
that and LimeWire.
Yeah.
The golden combination. No, LimeWire is where you would illegally download it from.
And for
Can say
instead
it
of
now.
cassettes, there would be.
Ajay, ye batao, will Bangladesh be bowled out in this session or not?
We hope so. That's what is the tail. Now the tail.
I say they will be.
I think that's just about
You
so,
say
right?
no. You say
No, I don't think so.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we saw the era of cassettes, Walkman, iPod. The third one was it?
Was that a thing? I don't remember.
What?
The third one, what are you saying?
After Walkman.
Walkman. Is there a?
Because that's a bad word.
oh, I had not ever. iPod, yes.
iPod.
iPod, yeah, I had multiple
Cassettes.
iPods.
I hated the iPod.
Why?
Too difficult for me to operate.
iPod I enjoyed for many years.
Just that.
I
remember
know.
that.
I never bought an iPod.
Yeah,
I
I
had
bought
touch.
one.
I had a touch was
bro,
really nice.
Apple iPod.
I know.
It was like so cool.
I know it was cool.
Flipping thing, yeah.
I know it was very cool, but then
No,
It
but
was
you know what?
difficult
When
to
I- foreign
operate.
trips those days.
Yeah.
You travel so to just listen to music, just.
No, it was
those
a beautiful,
things and-
beautiful
yeah.
device.
I never bought an
Even I bought until recently even the iPod Touch. That was really nice. Like an iPhone, but
Yeah, touch.
The iPod Touch.
Yeah, even
Still a
iPod.
few years back, it used to be
iPod,
sold.
I had first I got the iPod Shuffle,
Yeah.
then I bought the Touch also much later. So I had both. It's still lying with me by the way, the Touch.
Yeah, mine Touch is lying somewhere also. I
No,
just
it's
never
there.
bothered using it.
I turned it on, but it just wasn't.
No, I use my iPad now. So,
20. It must be about 15 years or so. Yeah, now nobody will. I'm just saying
Yeah.
those things. Chalo then, see you.
So I'll see you for
Bye-bye.
stumps, which will be in a couple of. Oh yes, that's what.
Discman.
Auto time, yeah, Discman.
Yes.
thank God.
Aditya Kavlekar,
Aditya,
damn you autocorrect.
Discman.
Damn you
He
autocorrect.
was calling it something else entirely. Yeah, exactly. It was written as that.
Show us the comment. Go up.
Go.
I-
This will be framed.
Go up, go up, go up, go up, go
थोड़ा
up.
ऊपर.
Go up for there. She is.
I don't want to know what you're searching on your phone.
So first they were like, what is that third thing?
Exactly. No way, no way that would
Then
be-
that he said later. Sorry, this one.
Well done, Aditya. Well done. Thank you. Damn.
man.
And subscribe to Damn You Autocorrect Group. Thank you.
As Harsh Khatri says, Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. Vanakkam. Indeed.